y'all, it's Janay. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you guys with another tutorial, and today we are going to be working on our inverts, sis. Yes, we are going to be working on our inverts. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Kelsey. I'm a pole dancer and pole instructor, and here on my YouTube channel I talk about all things pole. I give you guys tips, tricks, tutorials, and pretty much whatever else I feel like. But today we are going to be working on our inverts. So if you just started pole dancing and you're working on your inverts, or you want to get them stronger, then sis, this video is for you, because I'm going to be giving you a bunch of different exercises that you can do to strengthen your inverts. Because yes, sis, you're going to need all the strength you need to get up the pole, to get upside down, and to start transitioning into a bunch of cool different shapes as you progress as a pole dancer. So if you're interested in working on your inverts, definitely keep on watching. But first, make sure you're subscribed, okay? Because I don't want you to miss a thing. And make sure you're following me on Instagram at Janay, so we can always stay connected and so you can see all of my pole dancing videos. So if you're more interested in seeing me dance instead of talk, yeah, definitely go head over to my Instagram. Now, without further ado, yes, Mamba. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these exercises. Can I do my outro? Can I do my outro? I guess it's the intro. Let's get into these exercises, y'all. All right, y'all, so before I jump into this workout, you already know I need to start with a warm-up. It's super important to warm up your body before you do any type of pole dancing or conditioning, because you want to make sure your body is prepared for the workout ahead. And it also minimizes your risk of getting injured. So right now I'm doing my stretch routine, and this is part of like my flexibility routine. If you want to check out that video, I will leave it linked right here. But I'm really focusing on stretching out my legs, especially because even though we're going to be working on improving our inverts and strengthening our inverts in this video, we are going to be engaging our legs a lot, as you will see in a moment here. So I did put a lot of focus on making sure my legs were stretched out, especially my quads, because my quads tend to be very, very tight. So I do put a lot of focus on them. So you can go ahead and follow along with me as I'm stretching right here, or you can do your own warm up and do your own stretching. But yes, no matter what, before you do any type of pole dancing, conditioning, working out, even if it's going to the gym, make sure your body is warmed up, make sure you're stretched out, because you just don't want to risk getting injured, pulling anything, getting cramps, anything like that. So yeah, make sure you are prepared for the workout ahead by warming up, and we'll get started in a moment. Now getting onto the pole, I'm going to wipe it down and clean it with some rubbing alcohol, and I'm also going to throw on my dry hands grip. I will leave it linked down below. I get mine from Amazon, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that on my hands because sis, I am going to need it for this workout. So yeah, we're going to jump right into it. The first exercise we are going to do is our pole pull-ups, and we're going to be bringing our knees to our chest. So I have the pole in my inside armpit, outside hand is on top, I'm up on my tippy toes, pulling down on the pole, and I am bringing my knees to my chest. So it's up to you how many you want to do on each side. You can do 4 on each side, you can do 8, you can do 16. Totally up to you, doesn't matter. Just pick a number and go for it. I think I tried to do 8 to 10 on each side, and as you can see, I took a break in between. So yes, you will see throughout this video, this is how my actual workout and conditioning routines go. I don't do everything all the way through. So if I'm doing a set of 8 and I can only do 6 at first, I'm gonna stop, do my 6, I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna get right back to the pole to finish up. So yeah, don't feel like you have to have everything perfect or do anything all the way through. Just make sure you're doing the other side, because you already know when you're working with me, I'm going to tell you what you do on one side, do on the other. It's only gonna make you stronger. So this is my bed side. I'm doing my knees to my chest here, and as you can see, I can't even do it as many times as I did on the other side, but it's okay, I'm still going for it. So yes, if you need to take a break, grab some water, make sure you do that. Just finish out the workout, and if you can't complete the entire set that you set for yourself, that is honestly fine. Whatever you can do is good enough. Moving on to our next exercise, we're going to be doing pull-ups again, except we're going to be doing them in the pike position. So this time our legs are going to be together and we're going to bringing them straight up and out in front of us. And make sure you are pointing those toes. If you don't do anything else, make sure you point those toes. Now for this one, I actually had to take a break and stretch out my quads. You know, like I told you in the beginning, my quads are very, very tight, but this exercise in particular does put a lot of stress on your quads. So definitely make sure they are stretched out, and also remember to keep your legs engaged as you're doing this workout. So again, if you need to take a break in between, feel free to do that, but get right back to it. So I just stretched for a little bit and I'm gonna go ahead and move to the other side. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate this exercise. Like, it is not my favorite exercise at all, but it's totally worth it because it's all about conditioning and building that strength. So even if you can't do 8 on each side, do as many as you can. Just keep pushing for it. And as you can see, I'm literally sliding off of the pole at this point because I'm already tired, but it is okay. We are gonna keep pushing through this workout. Had to take a quick little break, you know what I mean? Grab me some water real quick, but this is how it really goes for me. You know, I like to come on here and be honest and authentic about how I build myself up as a pole dancer, and this is it. Nothing is perfect. I don't do anything straight through, but I do the best that I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this side, and then we will move on to the next exercise. Now for this next exercise, we're going to be doing our pull-up in a straddle position. So same position we started, except we are bringing our legs out into our straddle to bring them up. So again, make sure you are pointing those toes. Now personally, I like the straddle pull-ups better than the other ones. I don't know, it's because my legs are open and I prefer that, but you know, I just like doing this one better. It doesn't seem as difficult as the other exercises, but again, the very important thing to remember here is to pull down on the pole, make sure those shoulders are engaged, and really point those toes. Follow all the way through the best that you can. And I'm just going to take another quick break right here so that I can wipe down the pole. So yeah, make sure you're wiping down the pole and cleaning it in between exercises. Obviously, I was feeling myself because I'm putting in some work right now. But yes, make sure you're wiping down the pole and cleaning it off with rubbing alcohol to make sure you're still having some grip, because even though you use grip, the pole can still get slippery. So make sure you're cleaning it in between sets. Now for this exercise, we're going to be doing our pull up into our chopper. So I'm pulling down on the pole and I am bringing my knees to my chest. And then when I do that, as my knees come up, I'm going to lean back and open my legs into chopper, bring my knees back together and come back down right where I started. Now the purpose of this exercise is to really focus on that engagement and control. Following all the way through, like I said, by bringing your knees up, leaning back, opening up to that straddle and coming right back down, and really making sure you're hitting each of those points throughout that exercise. I like to do it kind of slow so you really get that conditioning and engagement of those muscles, but do it the best way you can. Like I said, the more that you do it, the easier it will become and the more sets you will be able to do. But this one, like I said, is all about engagement, control, and follow through. And last but not least, we are going to be doing our deadlift to chopper. So I'm pulling down on the pole, pointing my toes and going straight up into my chopper. And then I'm going to come back down and you already know, do the other side. But this is the last exercise in my pole conditioning routine for inverts. So if you made it to the end of this video and you tried each of these exercises, I am so proud of you because this is not easy at all, okay? This shit is so hard. So I'm proud of you and I'm proud of myself for making it through the video. But yes, my suggestion is to try doing this at least once a week. You don't have to do every exercise, you don't have to do a bunch of sets, but if you want to see consistent progress in your strength and in your inverts, consistency is key. So yes, keep grinding, keep working, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Alright you guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful, so definitely make sure to give me a thumbs up if it was, and comment down below if you would like to see more videos like this. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss a thing, and make sure you're following me on Instagram at Janay so we can always stay connected. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye!